Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a touch of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Oh, why hello. Welcome to the classroom. Today we're going to learn about a little play called Death of a Salesman. The mere simplicity of the title completely contrasts with the complexity of the story. Why? I have no clue. The author was an acclaimed American writer by the name of Arthur Miller. Miller was born in Manhattan, New York on October 17, 1915. His parents were Jewish immigrants who had come to America in search of prosperity. His father, Isidore, ran a successful garment business for a number of years, while his mother, Augusta, was a school teacher. Following the failure of his father's business in 1928, Miller's family moved to Brooklyn, which would serve as the setting for a number of his plays, including Death of a Salesman. His father's failure and subsequent withdrawal from the world of business had a profound effect on the young Miller, one that has direct roots in the character of Willie Loman. By the time Miller reached adulthood, America was in the midst of the Great Depression. He saw firsthand how once wealthy neighbors were reduced to poverty and the humiliation of menial labor or outright panhandling. Half a century after it was written, Death of a Salesman remains a powerful drama.
The time period at the time of the play was set in the late 1940s, a few years following World War II. It was a perfect time for salesmen with increased productivity in the nation. It was also the beginning of corporate America. With its overall push for profits and business, the American dream that swept the nation suddenly was falling for its beliefs. The play takes place in Willie's house, more specifically in Brooklyn, New York.
Right, okay. So, enough about the setting. Could you just tell us about the characters?
Yeah, the characters.
Let's start with Willie. He's a depressed, unsuccessful, fat salesman who has a distorted perception on life. He thinks if he's well liked, he'll go places. Not true. He ends up getting fired, and his negative attitude he reflects towards his family causes them to fall apart. Because of this, Biff is seen as the failure of the family. He kind of is, though. After school, he went from job to job and never seems to stand up to his father's standards, and always compared to by his brother. Just like me. Now let's talk about the faithful wife named Linda. She was a very realistic woman throughout the entire play. She always supported Willie, even though he was extremely negative towards her and controlling. But she did so in a way that kept questioning him. The plot of the play is fairly straightforward. Willie, a fading salesman, is disappointed in his and his children's lives, and his sanity is fading with the constant failures of his son, Biff and Happy. As the play progresses, Biff and Happy try to help their father, both with emotional support and by working towards a career that they hope will make Willie happy. They fail, and Willie don't kill himself. The importance of this plot is that it reflects the American dream, or at least a false hope of it. Willie is so desperate at his becoming successful that when he fails, he puts all of his blame on his son Biff. Willie retains the original beliefs of working hard and gaining what he deserves, but America had different plans for him. With corporate America growing on the rise, money and profit are the only things of value. This symbolizes the death of the American dream as Willie goes on to kill himself. He was a failure. And Willie don't kill himself.
Keep going.
Unfortunately, though, his father's business at least I'm not looking down, right? The author was an acclaimed American writer by the name of Arthur Miller. There's some way.
Yeah. Just go when ready. That was too fake. Too fake. You got.
Oh, you kept going?
Yeah.
Asshole.
6th grade, you've done quite well since 6th grade. You haven't done one since 6th grade.
Yeah. I was a second degree purple belt. We learned how to do it.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, man.
Wasn't even that high.
A purple belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need you for the video.
It's right below blue belt.
That's all we need.
After that, you can't do it.
Alright. So, you're recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's this table. That was straight through. Okay.
Oh, that was. That was okay. You gotta pat it.
You're gonna break it.
I didn't.
Author. Slam my
Okay.
Fuck, I get distracted so easily. Okay. So many times. Author.
That was good.
Okay.
Slam.